On today's episode, we're going to talk about how I rubbed Tom Brady's shoulders.
And you boned Livvy, right?
And how I'm becoming the third member of the Impulsive podcast.
Some mystery person you bumped into.
The rapper.
Travis Scott.
I witnessed the wildest thing. This should be a viral story. The only reason it's not...
You to go! Come on!
The only reason it's not is I'm not good enough as a content creator
As a
yet.
storyteller.
My name's Anthony Padilla, and today I'll be spending a day with Calvin, an ex-cult member.
We had somebody on the show who has 44 siblings and 4 moms because he grew up in a polygamous compound.
Welcome back. As a fundamentalist Mormon, having 5 parents and 44 brothers and sisters was the norm for Calvin Wayman. 44 siblings. That's 40 plus 4.
We appreciate you being here. It's only been 5 years since you left the Fundamentalist Mormon Church. What inspired you to leave?
Let's get into it. If you're new here, I'm Calvin. I'm a new YouTuber with 44 siblings, and I am now dropping brand new episodes every Tuesday. So please like and subscribe and comment. The comments have been amazing, and I'm building episodes off of that. So please like, please subscribe. You're literally helping this become real. Yo, it's Calvin from the future, and we just got our first sponsor. Not this. I just like drinking this stuff. But I hope you like the sponsor just as well. The sponsor is me. I'm sponsoring my own because I just realized people don't know I have this stuff. So I wrote a children's book. This is a children's book called Mistakes Are A-OK, MAGGY, MAYE by Professor Pickleman, which is my children author name for any other future books that I write. This book is a book about empowerment. It rhymes like a Dr. Seuss book would. I wrote this for my daughter Belle on her 4th birthday. It's very beautiful, like the illustrations and stuff like that. And she deals with, like, the character Maggie May deals with all sorts of hiccups, and it has a beautiful ending. You can get it on Amazon. I'll put the link in the description. But also, I have an audio version that I've decided I'm going to give away for free. I did the audio version for free, so you can check it out. I'm going to put that in the description below. Also, Fish Out of Water. So Fish Out of Water is a book that I wrote for people that are going for something new, and they hit this stage where they feel like something must be going wrong, but of course they're going to hit that stage because they're doing something they've never done before. They feel like a fish out of water. So this is a book dedicated to that moment when you go for something big. It feels scary, you don't know how to get through. It is geared towards entrepreneurs, but also creative types. So Fish Out of Water, also you can get on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, wherever books are sold online. And I have an audiobook version that I'm going to give away for free in the description. And then, of course, Hearts Unknown. Still to come on Hearts Unknown.
Cal, check this out. I got you someone to talk to, a Palestinian.
Is all of this RPG damage? Hearts Unknown is my first ever film where I went to the Middle East on a mission to speak with real Israelis and real Palestinians within the conflict. You can still watch the film for free in the description below, and you can also go to heartsunknown.movie. Now let's get back into the episode.
Can't nobody out here do it like me.
Let's just test this. Will you say something?
Penis.
Vagina. Makes babies. Dude, life is weird, man. Life is weird.
You've been bumping into people.
Uh-huh.
You have like an aura around you. You're just like a gravitational pull after some sort of seminal event in your life. You're just meeting all the people that are relevant in society.
It's the strangest thing because I grew up in a cult literally just a few years ago. I'm in one of the smallest towns in America. And it's weird. Like, as soon as I started to do the things that I want to do, it's like they just popped up. It's the weirdest thing. Okay, where do we want to start this? You got
to start with Fanatics Fest.
Yeah, we have to go to Fanatics. Okay, Fanatics was wild. Dude, I didn't tell you about one of the things that happened. We've chatted since. Mm-hmm. Remember?
Mm.
Who?
Livvy.
No. Yeah,
No. Wait, no. It was some mystery person you bumped into.
The rapper.
Travis Scott.
Dude, I witnessed the wildest thing, and this should be a viral story. It really should. The only reason it's not is I'm not good enough as a content creator
As
yet.
a storyteller, huh?
I need to get better. Like, this story should be sold Okay, so let me set this up. This event was bananas. I had no idea what to expect. I thought it was mostly just going to be sports stuff. And there was this... we knew that there was going to be this session with Travis Scott, but we didn't know what. Mm. And they made us take our phones or put our phones in like these pouches so that you couldn't, whatever, we didn't know what it was for. It was like
you
security.
Can't record or anything.
Yeah. But do you think I like being told what to do?
You were sneaky about it, weren't you?
I snuck in. I snuck into the event with my phone because literally I think it's because growing up in a cult, I hate being told what to do. But what it turns out is they were doing that as a surprise and they wanted it to just be for the fans there. And Travis Scott did a concert. Mm. Now, that by itself was like...
At Fanatics Fest.
At Fanatics Fest. He does this pop-up concert.
It's funny.
In a room that you think you're just going to go sit in there and like listen to people talk. And then they end up moving the chairs and it's
How many people are in there?
Like 300 people.
Oh, it's a huge room.
Yeah. It's a big room.
And he's got a mic and everything. He's got like a backup dancers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, or at least a DJ booth.
Yeah, and he's rapping.
Dude. And I had my phone, so I got to capture the whole thing.
How? Because I bet security would be looking at the crowd.
I was at the
and
very
you'd
front.
be the only person recording.
There was a couple other people that had their phones too.
Oh,
but
probably his.
But for the most part,
you were blending in.
You
look like a content creator, as they say. You look like a videographer.
Like Eric. Do you know who Eric is? Eric is like this. He's this guy that he did some crazy shit. He snuck into like Logan Paul's house. He bought his sofa. A sofa that Logan Paul was trying to get rid of and then ended up skydiving with it. Like I'm telling you, you and I have talked about a little bit about this off air. Like the shit you got to do to just pierce through to get attention. And sometimes you have to do wild shit. But one thing that Eric would do is like sneak into events and document himself sneaking into events. And I felt a little bit like Eric sneaking into this event. But this is the wild part, man. So I'm watching this concert and I'm capturing it. We're having a great time. And this random dude jumps up on stage from the crowd. Mm-hmm. And the music stops. And so the crowd is like... And you see these big security guys.
Oh, they beat the shit out of him.
Dude. They grab the guy. They rip his shirt off.
Oh, my God.
This guy's probably about to get put away for... Like, not only kicked out of Fanatics, he's probably going to get put away... for fucking some sort of trespass thing, right? And then Travis Scott stopped it.
And he's like, yo, let him do it.
Let him go. Travis Scott let the fan go, waved off security and says, no, get out of here. Waved off security. Like, it would have been so easy. Like, no, we're not doing it. You can't, like, we don't interrupt the show. Come on, guys.
It kills the vibe if you do. So, if you beat this guy up, that kind of kills the.
Yeah, it kills the vibe. But it's also like, but I could also see like you can't have like rule breakers and everything. But the wildest thing is he freaking pushed the security away and he let the guy dance on stage with him the rest of the show. The guy ended up getting a mic and started dancing with the guy. Or with Travis. And it was the wildest experience.
Sounds like a Make-A-Wish thing, dude. Who is this guy just dancing alone on stage?
His name's Ryan. Shout out Ryan. Because he went from being like, this guy's going to get fucked and be disgraced and thrown in some fucking charges to being beloved throughout Fanatics.
Who is this guy? Does this guy have like pretty privilege?
You just went from charges to now an honored guest at Fanatics because Travis Scott endowed you.
I'm Ryan, dog.
I'm Calvin. I'm gonna put you on my YouTube channel.
What's YouTube?
Homeboy right here, homeboy right here.
Shows you how much power he has because he almost got fucking cooked.
Yo, just feeling like a generous god that day.
I guess. And honestly, I think this is a perfect opening to this entire experience because what I'm noticing, like one thing that was just so bananas to me is how people interacted, like people at the top level were interacting with fans. And that was such a beautiful human moment. Again, this story should have been fucking trending on Twitter and I did capture it in like a reel and I caught up with Ryan after and talked to him and Ryan's like, bro, Travis Scott literally saved my life.
And you're not kicked out.
Trav absolutely fucking saved my life, for real.
What's insane is like they were coming after you. Travis is the one that pulled them off and let you.
Travis saved my life, bro. I don't know how many charges I was about to get cooked with.
What the fuck?
He's like, that was the wildest experience I've ever had. He's like, there was just something in me that said, you need to go have this experience. And he did it. And it was so wild that people thought it was staged, and it wasn't fucking staged. And he's like, again, just a kid with his dad bod, white dude. And
It was you.
it wasn't me. It wasn't me. I just captured it. He had like 600 followers on Instagram or whatever. And it was just a cool experience. And so
Did he have someone, like, what was his, did you ask him why he did it?
because he loves Travis Scott.
Okay, did he have someone, like, recording this?
No.
Or he just, what was his plan once he got on stage? If
I
security
didn't
didn't
ask
stop
him that. I was just like, that's bananas what we all just witnessed.
Damn. The celebrities were doing charity that day. Tom Brady letting him touch you. Livvy Dunne letting her bone
Did you say Tom Brady letting him touch me? What?
Tom Brady letting you touch him.
Yeah.
Livvy Dunne letting you bone her. Wink, wink.
Let's go to that. Okay, so I'm hanging out backstage, and you were supposed to go to this event. Bro, what the heck?
I was outside and I got hit with work. It was unfortunate.
You should do content full time.
It was unfortunate.
Yeah, you're like, I'm here, but I can't come in. So I'm sending you like videos and stuff and pictures, and I'm like, hey, who's this Joe?
I know. You didn't know who Livvy was?
I had no idea who Livvy was.
And you ended up inside of her that day. So what a turn of events.
I'm asking...
From strangers to lovers.
I'm asking you, who is this? And you're like, dude, this is Livvy. And I was like, oh, we just boned.
Yeah. Call her Livvy Boned. Not Livvy Dunne.
And you're like, what? You boned her? And I was like, what I mean is like, we didn't like go to the bathroom and like, we did this.
Do you call this a bone?
Yeah, isn't that bonesing?
Fist bump?
Yeah, we fist bumped.
Not bone. I boned every girl at the event.
Yeah, Livvy and I boned. I boned a lot of people that day. A lot of celebrities.
Guys and girls.
Guys and girls.
Some kids too.
I boned Mike Majlak. We had a little bit of a conversation. I hope Mike comes on the show. I want him to talk about his being like a broken man and like crawling out of the depths of hell. Because he has a pretty cool story. As a, having gone through some heavy stuff before, I like his stuff. So yeah, we had a little bit of a chat. So we'll see what that happens. I think the thing that is so weird is how normal so much of this was. Because like I'm backstage and then here comes DJ Khaled. And then like right there by
DJ Khaled.
Yeah, I remember watching this guy. When did I first start watching him? He had like
when he went viral. This was in like 2017.
He was like a big Snapchatter. I think that's when
he was a huge Snapchatter. At the time, he would always say another one.
Yeah, another one.
Keys to more success.
Keys to more success. He was getting a beard trim daily. Like he was continually keeping it sharp.
Remember, he was on his weight loss journey.
And
he's still the same fucking weight.
You said that in text. You're like
he went the wrong direction. I think
you're like, how is DJ Khaled still
fat?
Still fat.
He's been on his shit for so long, like 10 years.
I want to. So here's something that I want to talk a little bit about Tom Brady, because Tom Brady is one of these humans that it's weird because you have all of the GOAT status stuff. And there are some people that I feel like we GOAT them and then we tell a story about them and that makes them GOATed, just keeping the narrative alive. But then you meet them and they're like, oh, this sort of falls apart. No shade.
I don't know who you're referring to in terms of like we're falling apart.
Don't
call it, huh?
I mean, who are you going to say? I was going to say there's Liver King is somebody we should also talk about. Holy shit, Liver King is crashing.
Well, I feel like everybody knew his shit originally. Like, that he was on test.
Dude.
And
Liver
he got
King.
Arrested.
Yeah, dude. He just got arrested for freaking trying to hurt Joe Rogan.
I didn't even know it was that serious.
Dude.
People always call each other out online all the time. I'm like, wait, how did this guy actually... It was like a real threat that he was just going to pull up to his house.
Yeah. So let's wrap up the Tom Brady thing. Yeah. And then I want to go to Liver King thing. And then speaking of calling out, I think I might do WWE. Just kidding. Not just kidding. No, there's something there.
Liver King.
No. Oh, that'd be so dope. Hey, Brian, come on, Cultured Boy. You're looking to go on a big show? Come on, Cultured Boy. I'll let you tell.
Free pride, baby.
I'll let you tell your story. But seriously, the thing with Tom. I think. Have you ever seen Last Dance?
No, I've heard of it.
Everybody knows that Michael Jordan is the GOAT. But when you see him as a human, he seems less goaty. Like,
I've never met. What do you mean he seems less goaty? Because he's just behind the scenes a little bit.
The way he is in life, based on like The Last Dance, he's one of those few people. Well, maybe it's not few. He seems like he genuinely has a screw or two loose, and you start to wonder, well, maybe that's what makes them so great.
Okay.
Tom Brady is not that.
Oh, I see. He just seems like a normal ass guy, you're saying.
Like a legitimately good dude. He reminds me of Kobe Bryant. Because Kobe Bryant was legitimately a freaking great player, but he was also a good human off the court. But here's the thing.
I guess debatable.
In what?
Some people would say otherwise. I remember, okay, not to shade Kobe.
If you're trying to go to the past and where he went to like the sexual allegations and stuff
yeah,
like that.
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
You're way behind. That's like talking about Logan Paul as like being a bad person because of what happened in, Suicide Forest.
Sure, you can't dig up I know that's fair. You can't dig up everything in the past. Plus, those are just allegations.
That was all real. That happened.
Was that just an allegation, or is that proved true?
What?
Kobe's rape stuff.
It got dismissed. So they settled.
Okay, speaking on Kobe, one last point on Kobe. Apparently his wife's remarried. Oh. Did I hear about that? Wrong?
I mean, we can Google
People are like, God damn it. You gotta stay a widow forever.
Yeah. Let's see. Kobe's wife remarry. It says no.
Fake
Vanessa
news?
Bryant,
Fake news?
Fake news.
Okay.
It says Vanessa Bryant, Kobe Bryant's wife, has not remarried, but there has been online rumors about her being pregnant and dating. Okay. So, yeah, that's nonsense. But here's the other thing. So, at Fanatics, they had all of these different games. Basketball, hockey, throws, pitches, and stuff like that. And a lot of these guys, again, Eli Manning, Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, DJ Khaled, Logan Paul, KSI, many of these people I don't even know, Aiden Ross, many of these guys competed, and there's a fucking scoreboard. And I don't know if you've ever seen, like, Logan Paul jump off of...
Like the ring?
Yeah. Like, he's pretty athletic.
Of course. Yeah.
But you sort of got to see where people, when all of the people come together, there are certain competitive drives come out, and you start to realize, no, the people that are really winning at the highest level are just competitive all around. And so they had a grand prize of $1 million. Second place was going to win a fucking Ferrari or something. And guess who won? Tom Brady won the whole thing.
What was the competition?
All these different sports. All of these different sports. I just told you. From throwing footballs, basketball shots.
Was it just
kicking
the celebrities
soccer
that were doing it?
No, fans were too.
And Tom Brady won that.
Tom Brady won the whole fucking thing.
Rigged. Rigged.
Dude, you can watch it. I was right there watching Tom Brady do shit.
Yeah, he's an athlete.
He's an asshole. I can't believe he
why the fuck would he join?
Wiped away everything.
That's bullshit. He should have given away the prize. He's like, yo, let me drive over.
I'm sure he's going to give them away. But here's the other thing too, and this is honestly like I think there's a reason they did like the roast for Tom Brady and everything. Cause
I didn't watch that.
You haven't?
No.
It's so good.
Is it on Netflix?
I think so.
Okay.
You should watch it.
I gotta watch that.
But here's the other thing. What Tom Brady, I feel like, is changing into is he went from being this super competitive, in my view, individualistic person to now that he's stepping out of the football game. When he speaks, all he's doing is pumping people up. All he's doing is like encouraging people.
But I think he's always been good at that because he was the leader of a professional football team for almost 20 years, right? And he was one of the best quarterbacks to ever do it. Like, when the Patriots are down, he's got to rally everybody. He's got to call the shots. He's got to be like, get morale up. So he's good at doing like the motivational talk, setting people on the right path, giving people direction. He's probably just pretty skilled at that.
I'm so inspired by that. As just a human, he talked about that actually at Fanatics, at one of the sessions I went to, where he was like, what he had to do as a quarterback is to understand where people were, like on a skill level, but also what did they like? Like, what do you like doing? What are you good at? What do you like to do on the field? And figure out how to align several pieces of what they're good at and what they like doing on the field. And I was like, that's so fucking smart.
He's a leader. I mean, like in any world, like a corporate leader, like the leader of Google, he's a leader of like men, like all of these football players that are on his team during his time at the Patriots, on the Buccaneers. They look to him for advice on how to run the game. And, you know, you'd see videos of him, like, they say call it being an asshole, but like when the team's down or they just like did a 3 and out, he'd be yelling at people.
Yeah.
And sometimes you need to do that. And sometimes people are like, oh, you can't yell at people to motivate them. But I'm sure like scenes that were never recorded, he was like a good strategizer. He's a good leader. He just like knew how to motivate players to get them to do a good job on the field. And that translates when you go into life. Like, obviously he's 40. He doesn't play football anymore. But people want his advice because of, one, how successful he was. And 2, like, he was a leader. Yeah. So he was like, he started like 6th round draft pick out of Michigan, right?
Yeah.
Nobody wanted him. He started from the bottom. Like, he was 4th string quarterback, I think, on the Patriots. Ended up becoming what some people say the greatest of all time.
And I think that's why it inspires me so much, because besides those moments of screaming, he's not... I think it's the way he's leading that is inspiring me, because he's leading in a way that is ridiculously encouraging. There's almost like this masculine softness. That's a weird thing to say because he's such a freaking dominant person, but there is a genuine approachability to him, and also leading by example, by just not only saying it, but just doing it. Like, that's the thing. Like, there's so many people online. You see all these dudes online that are like, this is how you be a man. You know, bitches are this, and you need to be strong. You need to do that. You need to make your money. And you just know that they're just full of fucking shit, and they're just shilling their things. And the thing that I loved, it just being around him he was there the entire weekend. And like walking around and like giving talks and competing. The thing I think I'm inspired by is him truly, what it seems like is walking the walk. And then not only encouraging people, then just going and dominating everybody, even though he's retired and old. It's just so wild. It's such a crazy thing. And it's wild that it's happening in this timeline, like that we're alive to. Is that good?
Tasty.
Yeah.
This is a good flavor, actually.
Yeah.
Sour Nova.
I need to try Sour Nova. Oh, I got one.
Okay. Also, the scary thing about Tom Brady is that he's not a small guy. I think he's like 6'4".
Dude, he's so not small. Like I actually really like rubbed his shoulders. Like he was like walking.
Gave him a happy ending. Gave him a little massage.
I didn't go down. I like no, I'm like right here. I'm like,
how tall is he, you think? 6'4"?
He's got to be at least that. I was up to his shoulder.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, what I was going to say is that, dude, the quarterback is not the biggest player on the football team. He's screaming at 300-pound guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, this guy's got fucking heavy-set balls.
Yeah.
He's screaming at these guys that would throw him...
Speaking of screaming.
across the field.
Speaking of screaming, I never understood WWE ever. Until this weekend. It's such a thing. There are so many. There's
a lot of fans.
There were so many WWE fans.
Wait, what do you mean this weekend? At Fanatics?
Fanatics.
Okay.
At Fanatics. Because there were all these fans that were there. But then, like, I got to do like a fucking WWE walkout. Dude, I did all this stuff too. When I did
coming up, Cultured Boy
Kevin Wayman with 44 siblings. No, I competed. In fact, one of my favorite things I did is I didn't compete on all the things, but I did the basketball because I fucking love basketball. And they would reset every hour, and whoever had the top score for that hour won like a signed jersey or something. The NBA, it was like the NBA program putting it on. And I don't know who the top person was when I did it, but I beat out the top person. Like just shooting around the court. It was in like 30 seconds. It was fun. But so WWE, there's I just get it now, because what WWE feels like to me, now that I'm starting to taste it, is it feels to me like you get to associate with almost like these cartoon comic book characters in real life. And there's like real beef and stuff like that. And so
it's all scripted, right?
So I think so, but it doesn't feel that way.
I actually don't really know how that kind of stuff works.
I don't know. I want to get deeper into it, but I also got to see how fun it could be to actually perform as a WWE. So I called out Logan Paul. And I beat the fuck out of him with a chair.
What do you mean you beat the fuck out of him?
I beat the fuck out of Logan Paul.
You actually smacked him with the chair?
I smacked.
I remember you texted me that, actually.
Did you see it?
I don't remember. I think you just texted me that you did it.
Yeah. I hit the fuck out of Logan Paul with the chair. I went, ooh, and I got to shit talk and everything.
I've had enough of you, Logan Paul. You're about to get rocked.
Okay, so this is what actually happened. This is actually a really smart promotion tool. They had... No, what I sent you is I text Jake Paul and said to tell Logan that he's a pussy. And I sent the video because there was this like this mannequin of Logan Paul that you could hit with a chair. You know, have you ever been to like a state fair where you pound the hammer?
Yeah, and the thing goes up
to the top.
Yeah.
It was like that, only how hard can you hit Logan Paul in the face with a chair?
And there's like a measuring thing.
And there's a measuring thing. And so I just practiced my shit talk and was like, I'm done with you, Logan Paul. I'm gonna knock you out, or I can't remember what I said. You're gonna get rocked. That was like near the top, and then I went.
What did I tell you? What did I tell you? Ooh, go!
And it worked. I hit, like, I put the energy in it. I called my shot. I manifested it. It went to the rocked. And once I did that, it was just enough. It was just enough.
What's your tagline? You've been cultured, boy.
Like,
you've been cultured,
like
boy.
If I knock somebody out, like, yeah, I'm gonna culture you.
You're one of my four wives.
I'm gonna make you one of my wives. I'm gonna make you a sibling. I don't know. You're gonna be my 45th sibling. I'm gonna smack you. I'm gonna smack something out of you. I'm gonna smack the gospel out of you. I don't know. But that was genuinely fun. Like, getting to do that made me be like, oh, I get it now. Like, it's fun to shit talk.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck you, Anthony.
Hey, they're actually getting, because WWE is not just, they're all strong, they're all athletic, but they're good actors and they're good stuntmen.
Dude, yeah. Like, it has all these things together that I think I'm attracted to. Did I ever tell you, like, and
guys in underwear, love that.
Yeah.
In Speedos,
yeah. I mean, that
sweaty
happens
on each other.
That happens in boxing, and I mean, who dresses less than UFC?
Not a lot.
And that's
WWE. Because
I don't think
some people
WWE
are in like not thongs, but what are they called? Speedos.
Yeah.
And they got the masks on.
Okay.
They got the Rey Mysterio mask. Like, what do you pull it up to?
Yeah. So WWE and UFC, which, again, that was also wild. Like, going to that dinner and hanging out with Michael Chandler. Like life is just getting so bananas. But the other thing that I'm noticing that is feeling strange is, I don't think I told you about this. Did I tell you about competing in New York's annual musical chairs competition?
No.
I competed. with 900 contestants.
That is absurd. Where is it?
At Bryant Park.
Mm.
And it was wild. Because
there were 900 chairs in us, or there were like that
30
many?
chairs of 30 people. And then one person is going to win in each circle of 30.
So, there were 30 circles.
There were 30 circles with 30
see.
people. 30 times 30.
So there's 30 winners.
There's 30 winners, and then there's a final round.
Oh, of all the 30 people.
Uh-huh.
How far did you get? You got 69th place.
Dude.
You bastard.
Dude. This is so bananas. So I sign up, and I'm like, I just want to, if I just watch me get out on the first round, like, I want to just pass one round. And also, every circle was like numbered. And in my head, I was like, I really want to get to circle 3 for whatever reason, because I like 3s. And as soon as they're about to start to run to my circle, somebody's like, you can't pick your circle. It's assigned. And I was like, oh, it's assigned. Like, how do I know what my circle is? And they're like, look at your wristband that they gave you. I look at my wristband. What number does it show?
69.
3. What's with you in 69? What does 69 mean? I'm just joking. No, so this was genuinely so fun. So I competed. We had a whole audience. And I also, like, right in the middle. So I didn't get out right away.
Mm-hmm.
And let's say there's like 20 people left in my group. Mm-hmm. And somebody in the audience pointed out, like, hey, bro, what's your name, Calvin? Okay, look how many dudes are in your circle. There were 0 dudes. I was the only dude. There was 19 women. And I'm like, this is great. I love this. I mean, I grew up around a lot of women. I grew up in polygamy. I felt at home. And but then these feminist women in the audience start chanting to get me out. Like, they're like, get him out.
Really? We're like, they got to get the guy out, huh?
Yeah, get the guy out. Get the guy out.
That's hilarious.
And so, dude, this was like
29 against 1.
It was like, this is so bananas to me. I've never felt that sort of heat. It felt fun to have an audience, but I also had like this 7-year-old boy that was like, you're my favorite, I want you to win. I'm like, okay, cool. And I had a couple other people that were.
So there's a lot of people watching, you're saying?
Yeah. It was so fun because there's a lot of people watching and people start picking who they want to win.
To win.
Okay. So this was at like 20. I'm starting to get a little heat. Now there's 10 left. I'm still in. And, like, I'm feeling the tension rise, especially with this group of women. And then I want to say, and I keep winning. And then there's like 5 left. Me and like 5 other women. And it was such a close call. On this round, I want to say there was probably 6 counting me. On this round of the musical chairs, the music stops. This chick is about to sit down in the chair. I'm behind her. And so I swoop in and sit down. She sits on my lap and bounces off. And all these chicks that have been rooting against me start yelling to the ref.
That you're cheating.
Yeah. Like, he pushed her! He pushed her! And I was like, fuck, this is how I'm going to get out? And like, so there's like 15 girls and women like yelling, saying, he pushed her. And I was like, I'm going to lose. I was like, I didn't cheat.
I would love to see this video. And it'd be funny if you were just like, you actually sat down. You're
like, actually pushed her. And well, there are videos. So if anybody watches this, like, I want to see the video. Circle 3. But anyway, the refs came over and was like, well, he got it. So he's in. So I kept it. Long story short, I fucking won.
Oh, shit.
I won. And
because you're playing against 29 girls.
I guess so.
Easy peasy.
But musical chairs is tricky because sometimes they let 2 people out. But my whole point with all this, so I went to the final circle. I didn't win the whole thing, but I won my circle of 30, and then I went to the big circle.
Final round.
And the final round was also so fun because everybody from every circle is now around this single thing, and it's like a packed fun thing. I've never felt more fun. And I've never felt more at home in New York than doing these musical chairs. It was so goddamn fun. And I was just having a moment like when I first came to New York, how I knew literally nobody. And then here we are doing like this communal event. I got kicked out with like 15 left. It was another one.
Someone pushed you.
It was one
What
of those
goes
rounds.
around comes around, hey?
What they do is they kept doing these rounds where they do take 2 chairs out.
Oh, so 2 people got out.
Yeah, and so it just made it a little bit more challenging. But here's the other thing, and I feel like something's happening where I'm learning about, I like this sort of thing. Like, I like where, because the crowd was in it, but also playing off the crowd and not, like, getting the crowd involved so that they feel like that they're doing it. Like, again, that 7-year-old boy that was like rooting for me, I ended up winning a shirt and I gave it to him. And like, there were these other people that's like, you're the one I'm rooting for. And there was just something about performing, but performing for the crowd, like a together thing that I've never done before. And doing musical chairs and doing the WWE thing and dancing more. I don't know. There's something that I feel like is bubbling up, and I don't know what to fully make of it, but I like it. I like it.
All right. You seen VO3 videos? Wasn't I sending you one?
Oh,
Google
dude.
VO3.
Dude.
This is the next. I think it's over for filmmakers. I'll be honest.
Is it over for me as a filmmaker?
Listen. These guys, like, the internet is just too funny that the VO3 with the AI videos is making it so easy to just direct your own comedies, movies, and people are just so funny because
How do I do it?
You have to pay for VO3. I don't know how much it is. It's like maybe $200 a month or something like that. But you can only, I think, make 8-second videos.
Really? So
it's limited to 8 seconds.
I've seen Bigfoot vlogging.
Right, but it's always cut up into like, I'm sure you can like make an 8-second video and then continue that video in another 8-second video.
You've also sent me some stuff that are like questionably racist.
It's because the internet's just doing like throwback. That's all my feed is, just like everybody shitting on every single race, like just doing racist shit in these comedy videos.
Okay, what's your favorite thing about this though? Like,
they're funny.
What's your take?
I'm saying that it's gonna make making these comedy videos like very viral, shorts, or even in the future like long-term video much more easy for the average man to do. For the average person to do. Like before, if you wanted to create a video of like a cop pulling over a guy and saying shit to each other, you would have to hire a crew. You'd have to get an actor. You have to get the outfits.
Did you see the cop one?
Yeah, I've seen so many of them.
I've seen the cop one where this white cop is pulling over a black guy, and he says, "You know this is AI because he's cooperating."
Yeah, I know.
Holy shit! Are you kidding me?
Okay, my point before how funny it is that it's making it easier for just people to make movies, videos, whatever you call it.
That's so crazy,
right? Like
I'm
the one where it's
though.
like Jesus vlogging, like the escape from Egypt or whatever, or Moses.
Uh-huh.
Did you see that? There was like a viral.
Dude,
I was sent that. I was like,
dude, I could make. I've been wanting to do some comedic skits about Joseph Smith, and like how he got caught with Fanny Alger. Fanny Alger, for anybody that doesn't know, so
is that the girl that he's cheated on his wife with allegedly?
Yeah. So Fanny Alger was his 14-year-old housemate that he got caught fucking.
Housemate.
Yeah, it was like somebody that like helped Emma around the house.
Emma is what? His wife?
Huh?
Emma's
his wife, yeah. And so he got caught in the barn boning her, the real kind.
No, just doing this.
He was just doing this in the barn by her
Except
uncle.
with his genitals.
Let's see how we can make this look.
Yeah, it's kind of puffy here, huh? I don't really need all this because I'm kind of falling off.
I guess you could put it right there.
Just on the ground real quick?
Yeah.
Okay.
So he got caught boning her, the real kind. And that's when he said, "Oh, an angel came with a drawn sword and said, 'You must bone her, and you must marry her, otherwise you're going to hell.'" And then he created this entire
religion.
Well, the religion was already created,
Oh.
and he was already a
side
prophet.
quest.
No. Well, kind of a side quest, but that was the thing that started to really threaten his authority. Because people found out that he was committing adultery, and so he had to come up with a cover-up, and so the cover-up was God made him.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
and there's all these other prophets in the Bible that are polygamous, and so it just shows.
But that was the start of polygamy, or polygamy was a thing before.
No,
he
that was the
fucked
start of it.
Fanny Alger.
No, he got caught, and then created the polygamy and said that it was a commandment of God. And guess what?
It worked.
This is hilarious. It's the best story that people don't know about, because you think about this. Guys have been getting caught.
Search up Fanny Alger. Go ahead.
Guys have been getting caught fucking
forever.
And so that's where bro code comes from. Bro code comes from, if something is like, if my wife or my girl calls, you have some sort of bro code. Like one of my favorite skits. What are these guys called? Something and Peele.
Key and Peele.
Key and Peele have such a funny bro code thing. But think of how sticky this story is. Joseph Smith, for his cover up, not only said, no, this is what we were doing, or this, like, he can't say I had a lapse in judgment. Some people say, I was drunk. It was a one-time thing. I shouldn't have done it. Like, they have some way of getting past it. He doubled down. He was like Trump. Joseph Smith was like Trump in that he got questioned and he doubled down. Not only did he double down on it, he said that an angel came, the angel Moroni came with a sword and commanded him. But you want to know what's really funny? I exist because of this story.
You do.
I wouldn't be sitting here. This story is a 200-year-old story that lasted, that was so believable to people that they left. Joseph Smith started in New York, so Joseph Smith starts in New York. It ends all the way up in Utah, to the point where my grandfather has 13 wives, my dad has 4 wives, like living polygamy, and then I'm like born to, because they were like, not only do you have to live polygamy, but you have to have babies, like keep having babies. By the way, Elon Musk,
all because he cheated on his wife.
All because he cheated on his wife and had to save face.
And he doubled down
as a prophet, and he didn't apologize.
He committed to the bit.
He committed to the bit.
He was unapologetic about it.
He was so unapologetic that my dad believed it was so true. My grandfather believed it was so true that I am born. Like, my life is a joke.
What's crazy is
it's so crazy.
He was around in the 1800s, right? Like the mid 1800s.
Yeah.
I would have loved to see a video of him. Unfortunately, you can't do that with anyone before video. But
that's why I want to do with AI.
Yeah, not Calvin Wayman. Joseph Smith AI video.
I think it would be fun to do some Joseph Smith videos.
You should do the Joseph Smith getting caught with Fanny Alger.
It'll be an educational video. That's what I mean. Because this has been a debated thing. Like, if there are any Mormons watching this, they're losing their shit right now. Because Joseph Smith is like, he is so whitewashed and revered as like this good guy. And they don't realize, before he came up with the golden plates to make the Book of Mormon, which is basically
I heard about that. Bible. He found it on a hill in New York, right?
That's what he says, and that an angel brought it to that. But what they don't say very often is that before he became a religious leader, he would go to people and say, I know where buried treasure is on your land. And he would use this special stone to tell the people where the gold was. They would give him money. He's like, just give me a little bit of money.
So he was a charlatan, you're saying?
1,000,000%. I just did a post like, what's the thing in common with Joseph Smith and Liver King?
They both lied about their shit.
But my punchline really was like, they both had very interesting business models.
Yeah, based on lying to a certain degree. They were both selling something.
Great stories, both of them. By the way, speaking of, what's your take on Liver King right now? Like, what's going on with him?
Before that, I need to pee.
Okay, what's your take on Liver King? What's going on right now?
I mean, he seems like he's a little out of his mind.
Set it up for anybody that hasn't, like, what's gone on recently, just for...
So Liver King was, like, big, what was it, like 2 years ago? Because he was a jacked, burly man.
All natural.
Okay, first, jacked, burly man, like beard out the wazoo, hair crazy, like so jacked. Like, I'm like, you must be working 3 hours a day every day. He did these crazy workouts. Anyway, in some of his videos, he would have a plate of basically just raw meat in front of him. Bull testicle, liver, heart, and he would just eat it raw, like on the video, and he'd be like, this is how you get strong, this is how you get like me. And he was pushing his supplements. And then you would see his workouts, which would be like carrying some metal sled with like a vest on, and also carrying like 70-pound dumbbells in each hand, and be like,
Like, maybe this is where it
these
came
are
from.
my ancestral tenets.
Yeah, my 9 ancestral tenets.
Anyway, and people were like, dude, you're on roids. And he was like, no, I'm not on roids. I would never touch that shit. And then like all these celebrities, like one of them, Joe Rogan, would be like, no, this guy's on test. Like, this guy's fucking 50 years old and he's got muscles on his muscles. This guy's on testosterone. There's no other like ifs, ands, or buts about it. And then I think basically someone leaked his test results or whatever, his blood work.
Yeah, Derek.
And he popped for everything under the sun. Basically everything under the sun. And I think I saw a video, I was like, wait, this stack costs like 10 grand a month. That's a lot for whatever stack you take.
10 grand a month?
Something crazy.
Holy shit. Yeah, Derek from More Plates, More Dates. Somebody gave him the emails and stuff, and it just like blew it right open.
Yeah, and then I don't know if he apologized. I don't know what happened after that. And then I lost track of him for like a year or something.
I have to touch on that because I actually just saw this. He did an apology video, but it was basically like, yeah, I'm sorry, but there are people that are dying because they're depressed. And I did this because I wanted to save people from being depressed. Like, he tried to make it into him being such a good human.
He tried to turn it, huh?
Yeah. That he was doing this for all the people that are dying because they're depressed. And I want to make them less depressed.
He's trying to rehabilitate his image.
Yeah. Okay, but now what's the latest?
So recently I don't know how it all started. Maybe it was because he got called out for using test, and like he got shamed, and now he feels bad that people are making fun of him. But he's basically calling out, I think, just Rogan. He'd be like, let's fight. I saw just one video, and then the next video I saw of him was like him getting arrested in Austin.
That's so wild, bro.
I'm like, hilarious. In the VO video, you should make a video of Liver King fighting Joe Rogan. I'm sure there's already one out there, actually.
Oh, is there?
I'm sure. I don't doubt it. The internet's quick with that shit.
It's just insane, man. Like, but what do you think made him... have you seen him? Like, there's this video of him, like, his pupils are, like, hugely dilated.
Mm-mm.
He doesn't seem like he's in his mind. He
seems a little crazy, you're saying.
Yeah.
Like, he's gone mad a little bit.
What do you think that's from?
Okay, this is what I think it's from. I think sometimes, like, when you're really trying to go viral, you become like a parody of yourself. Because
you worried about
I'm alluding. Wait, guys, come in, guys. We're doing an intervention. No, seriously, I feel like I mean, no one can doubt from the beginning how absurd the videos were.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Shirtless guy
eating
6-pack. He's got 12 packs.
Yeah, and
eating raw meat, stuffing it on his face.
A lot of people think that is also implants in his.
Right, like he's a caricature.
Yeah.
Right. So, but he wanted to go viral. Like sometimes, like you say, sometimes the only way to go viral is to be absurd a little bit.
Uh-huh.
But he plays the part well because he's not just on test, but he definitely works out in order to get that. But at the end of the day, he's just trying to make money.
Yeah.
He was trying to sell supplements, and he's trying to and he convinced himself that lying was okay.
Yeah.
And he doubled down on it, like you said with Joseph Smith. He doubled down. He's like, dude, this is wrong. I guess some point he got shamed enough where he was like, listen, I am on test, but.
It's such a good lesson, I think, for me on the outside looking in, because you see people that do it the right way, the slow way, and then you see people that go for like the quick grab, and you see what happens when you have a foundation that is based on bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
You hope that if you make it big enough, that you make enough money that it covers the bullshit. But I think that's so tricky because you're going to get found out at some point. Like he was going on podcasts and saying stuff like that, and like, nope, I promise.
And it's funny, on all the podcasts, he's shirtless. I don't think he owns a shirt. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you're like, if you're this guy's kid, because he's got two kids, right?
What about his kids, and his wife?
I know. They're just like, okay, Dad, you can just do your thing.
Anthony,
and his kids aren't even like. I thought his kids were going to be like Cam Haynes' kids.
Dude,
You know what I mean? Like fucking beasts.
if I start going insane, Anthony, you have to tell me.
I'm telling you right now, this is my in on you. Like don't
Is that
become
why-
like you're coming like Liver Kid, guys.
Like, I just don't get that. Like, literally, there are people that are in his life that are letting it happen. It's
I don't.
so
I'm
sad.
actually curious how if he has like really candid, honest conversations with his family, like when the cameras are off.
Nah.
It's like, guys, once we like pay off all this debt, I'm done with this.
Nope. That, in fact, that is the punchline. That is the punchline with him. And it's the punchline with anybody that ends up crashing, I think. It is a lack of honesty. And so I think I've been reading a lot more of like Nietzsche, that's how I say his name, Carl Jung, and they talk about the shadow and the darker aspects of us. And one thing I've picked up is that some people are so uncomfortable with who they are, and I've totally been this way, and I probably still have some aspects of this, where there are certain aspects of yourself that they're so uncomfortable with that you will almost do anything other than face it. And I think that that's what the Joe Rogan thing is. I think there's some aspects of himself that are so uncomfortable for him to look at that he's even calling somebody out like this guy. And then he even, like, it's pathetic. It's literally pathetic, because I've seen videos where not only is he calling Joe Rogan out, but doing the exact opposite and going, please, Joe, have me come on your show. Please. I'm begging you, please. Like, what? Like, it's so weird that humans do that. Like, anyway,
Yeah, it's kind of bipolar a little bit. He's like got some manic episodes.
Yeah, there's something that makes me think that if he's taken other drugs, because if he's doing that, then maybe he's taken something that is
He had a little LSD crash out.
Maybe like it looks like he's on something that is putting him in a headspace.
Do you know who Kali Muscle is? Kali Muscle?
No.
Looking up. He was like he's like a fitness influencer that was part of like. Yeah. He was like part of like Strength Cartel or something. Whatever. He's like this jacked black dude. Obviously on a ton of gear. But okay, I see his shit sometimes online, and apparently, like, he was on a ton of gear, he was eating meat, and then he basically went through this health reckoning. He was like, oh my god, I gotta get off meat. He went vegan. He got off gear. So like his body basically like he was still ripped, but not as ripped as before.
Okay.
And then he did another 180. He went back to being on gear because he's pushing all of these like supplements online now again. And people are like, oh my god, he's like sacrificing his health just so he can get the bag again. Because he's got to keep up with that image. Because people are probably like, oh my god, he's really taking his health seriously. He got off gear. He's being vegan. He's telling about people how like he was just being like one with the world, all this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And now he's back on gear, and now he's just pushing products again.
Man, what's the takeaway?
The takeaway is, dude, if you're like, everyone's kind of a quote unquote slave to something. Like, even if you're a content creator, you're a slave to the views. You're a slave to, that's how you make money. You're a slave to the personality, like the cult of personality that you create for yourself online. And if you're kind of boxed in that, you can't ever escape it. You can't ever like.
Why can't you? Let me see how I think about this.
Some people can't because their dependents. Their audience wants that version of them only.
Yeah, there's this whole idea of audience capture where you can't be your true self and the audience is gonna or run away and stuff like that.
They're like, do that one thing.
Yeah.
Do that one thing.
Here's my takeaway. First of all, I don't want to slip into that. And so how do you make sure you don't slip into it? Humans are dynamic as fuck. We change, we evolve. I think it's paradoxical. I think you have to be more selfish. I think you have to do it for you. I think you have to create like an artist. You have to create in a way. A perfect example. There's many good examples, but I think a really good one is Joe Rogan, because Joe Rogan's podcast is the biggest fucking podcast on the planet, and he talks to people that he wants to talk to. He does things that he's interested in. He's not trying to just get the views and stuff like that. And I'd like to think that I've been doing it the slow way with my life, because growing up in a cult and leaving it, the one thing I got so repulsed by is bullshit and fraudulence, and I hate it when I feel it in myself. Like, if I feel something in myself, I'm like, even this whole journey becoming a content creator, like, there's no guarantees in this. Like, I mentioned it on another episode that I've had no income for 6 months, and I was talking to some friends about this just the other day. Like, I'm either going to make it the way that I want to make it, doing it real and doing my own shit, or I'm going to crash and burn. And there's something about that I'm like, I deserve to crash and burn if I'm not good enough. Like, I really feel that way. Like, I don't want the easy way out. Like, I don't know what would be, like, I even think about, like, with my show Hearts Unknown, if a producer saw that and be like, do you want to do like a Anthony Bourdain series for Netflix? There's some piece of me that, even though that sounds awesome, I want to do it, but later, because I want to do it on my own. Like, I don't know, like, because that feels to what you're talking about. Because then you become beholden to, I don't know, like, somebody that is in charge of you, or that you're getting money from something, instead of you recognizing that you're your own hunter and that you're getting it yourself. It's not, I don't know, the audience that is providing, it's you that is providing. It's just also just so scary, because you just don't know, like, until you're, like, everybody talks about, everybody has a price. Everybody has a price. And at what point, like, my friend,
sell out, you're saying?
Something like that. Like, I have a friend, a YouTube friend, that she's amazing. She does, like, all this adventure vlogging and stuff like that. And one of her adventures is costing a lot more to put together than she thought. Mm-hmm. So what do you think she's doing to get a little bit of extra money?
Wink, wink.
OF.
Yeah.
And it's working. She's making more money doing OF, so that she can go on her adventures. Now, I don't know how slippery this slope is, because according to her, she's only doing it for 1 month or 2 months to get a bit of a bag, so that she can continue with her adventures. But I'm also like, frick.
You're going to trap yourself in this hole that you dig.
And this is why I think I'm nervous, or why even having this conversation. I'm in a tight spot. Like, it's weird, because I feel like I'm in this spot where the universe is, like, teasing me, where I'm around these cultural figures. We should talk about the mayor. That's probably another one we should talk about. Want your take on the new mayor? Mayor.
It's a weird word.
But what am I going to do if quite literally I'm about to lose my rent, and somebody says, hey, Cal,
it's true,
you can, like, if you do this one thing that is going against your values in some way, or you sell something, hey, we want to promote Uncultured Boy. What's something that I would hate to promote? But they're going to give me 50 grand.
Yeah.
What the fuck do I hate?
Yeah, tell me. What would you hate?
Like a drink that I don't really like. What are you doing? I love this.
You've sold out already.
No, I'm.
It actually, okay. I can't. No shade. This does taste good. Mm-hmm. Remember when Dylan Downers was, like, pouring this out on stage when he was fighting
Logan?
Was he fighting Logan?
No, he didn't actually ever fight him. Oh yeah, he did.
No, he did. He did.
Oh, he did.
Wow.
Yeah, and Logan. Jake is fighting tonight too, by the way. I totally
tonight.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's a UFC fight tonight too.
Yeah, that's gonna be a fun night. But the bottom line is, and this is somewhat an unsettling conclusion, is there's so many parts of life where it's easy to point fingers and make fun of, but we've never been in that situation. Like, there's a lot of people that point at Tiger Woods for being like,
it's true,
his morals are shady and stuff like that. But if you've never been a top dog and having all this pussy being thrown at you, like, what are you gonna do? And if you are having enough of an audience and somebody's throwing all this money at you and you have goals and dreams and you're trying to do stuff, what do you want to do? And so I'm questioning that with myself right now. It's like, Calv, you haven't broken through yet, and things are getting tighter and tighter as you're staying true to your vision. But what happens if somebody swoops in and says, we're going to pay you $3 million over the next few years, but you have to host a show that is saying, I don't know, validating a particular side in the war or something.
Sure. Well, don't they do that? I was seeing shit online where it's like, oh, the Israel lobby will pay content creators to post good stuff about Israel.
Is that really a thing?
I don't know. I don't know if it's fake or real, but I assume it could be, because like, I feel like a lot of people on Twitter or YouTube or these like people like pages that people follow are actually, they shape opinion.
Yeah.
Fortunately or unfortunately, I don't know.
Yeah. Speaking of Israel and
let's just do one more, like 15 more minutes.
Yeah.
How long has it been?
Let's do Trump and it's almost an hour. Let's do Trump and
Mamdani.
All
right.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So we have to watch this. Here's what.
Know what the fuck they're doing. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. You understand that? They don't know what the fuck they're doing. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. You understand that? You don't go out in the first hour and just drop everything you have on them. The biggest load that we've seen. You know what? We basically have two countries that have been fighting so long and so hard that they don't know what the fuck they're doing. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. You understand that?
Prez got bars. Prez got bars. Prez got bars.
He's got to get royalties for that.
Trump F-bomb. What is that? Does that shock you at all that Trump, the president of the United States, dropped a fuck bomb like quite deliberately?
I don't know. I think he was pretty intentional about it, but he was frustrated, and he's just talking like a normal person would. He's holding so many press conferences. He's talking so much all day. Like, you don't always, like, even just because you say the F-bomb one time, it's like, doesn't make you unpresidential.
Right. I don't even know how to quite put a finger on it yet, but there's something about this that is so ridiculously refreshing.
This is not even the worst thing he said. Like, this is by far away from the worst thing he said.
It's not bad at all.
No, people aren't really going crazy about this, though, I don't think.
Dude, this is a strange thing to say, but I think even the left is starting to hate Trump a little less. That's a crazy thing to say. I think it's happening. Like, we live in the most democratic city in America. And I am seeing comedians and people that are super left just be a little bit softer on Trump. It's weird. The thing that I think is refreshing with this is we came from an era in the last few years where everything was so tribal and so sided. And this is a moment where one of the most powerful people in the world is not picking a side and is shitting on both, which I think is helpful. I think it's helpful. It's easy. Like,
well, he did pick a side. Well, he didn't. He called out both sides, but he's obviously on Israel's side.
Of course
he is.
But that's what's powerful. He's on Israel's side, and he's saying, "I'm not happy about Israel," and that's helpful. I think, because I feel that way sometimes too, where I'm trying to really understand more and more about the conflict. I'm not going to get too deep into it at this point, but I have some of my Israeli friends and my Jewish friends that I'm starting to get into a little bit of like back and forth argument with, because I hear them out where certain things are coming at them in a not helpful way that you can call anti-Semitic. But then I'm also hearing some of my friends say that just a critique on the Israeli government, or
is anti-Semitic.
Yeah, or saying that you don't want kids to die in Gaza, meaning that you're going against Israel and that you're supporting a terrorist organization. It's like, guys, let's slow down. And so I think that's why there's something about this Trump thing that makes me be like, we need more of that. We need more of like, let's call bullshit where we see it, even if it's on our own side. And let's call out goodness on the other side, even if it's not, if it's worth calling out. I'm going to just tease. I have one of the most crazy thoughts that I probably I'm going to sit with it. It's one of the most, I feel like a conspiracy theorist that I have this. I think deep down, did you see Trump and Elon have their falling out for a sec?
Yeah.
How long did that last?
Are they amended? They had a phone call?
For how strong it was and how much it came back, here's the thing. I think they're trolling.
You think that was like a PR stunt? Is that what you're saying?
I don't know if PR is the right way to say it, because both of those dudes, dude, if there's anyone that would troll the world, it's Trump and Elon. And there are so many people. There was already a narrative forming right away. Like, these guys have the biggest egos and they're going to do this and that. Trump has an ego, yes, but you want to know what else he cares about? Legacy. And I know that if you just watch Trump's moves, he does give a fuck about legacy, especially since he got the first 4 years and then wasn't in, and then he's in again. Like, he's trying to actually create something. And I have this strange, sneaky suspicion that they're actually trying to, in an entertaining, weird way, this is going to sound so fucking weird to say, they're trying to bring the world closer together. And I really think that there was something there that they fucking were both in on it to show a falling out and a coming back. We'll see. Like, it's just too fucking weird. Because Elon is always talking about the most entertaining outcome is the most likely.
Right.
And for him to say something so outlandish about a guy that he's been in the Oval Office with, because
you talking about the Epstein thing?
Yeah. Like, he was so close to Trump that is enough that he could say, yo, let's have some fun. And there's a piece of me that thinks he was trolling people because they see the narratives of people saying they're going to have a falling out. And he plays into people's shit all the time.
Well, the thing is, I think he's actually genuinely angry about, like, the big, beautiful bill, not enough cuts being in it. I'm sure behind the scenes, like, he was really angry about that, and they were not aligned on that policy, at least. And then Doge, I think he got not kicked out of Doge, but like, it just the initiative ended.
I mean, let's be clear. The most likely scenario is I'm completely full of shit, and I'm just seeing a pattern that is just me projecting. That's probably maybe they did have a falling out. Maybe they did come back together. It just feels weird. Speaking of bringing people together,
dun, 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 new mayor of New York.
Yeah, what's your take with Mayor Mamdani?
Well, I don't actually know. I just see videos online, and that's how most people get educated on political candidates now.
And what do you know about him?
I'm a little bit better about. I mean, I don't know if this is true, but I feel like I see videos on both sides, like people supporting Mamdani. I've seen videos that make me believe that Mamdani is an eloquent speaker. He knows what he's talking about. He brings up good points. I agree with him on certain topics. And then I see the other side where he's like, dude, the guy's a socialist. He's gonna turn New York into San Francisco. The policies are not good, like the rent control stuff. He used to want to defund the police. He wants to have a government-run grocery store, which sounds good, but in the end, it's gonna fuck everything up. He's gonna raise taxes on people, all this shit. So
yeah,
at the end of the day, the most I think he went viral though because dude. Remember the I didn't watch the debate, but there was the debate where he's like, who are you going to visit? Who's your first foreign visit going to be? And they all say Israel, Israel, Israel. And then he's like, I'm going to stay here in New York. I'm not going to go to a foreign country. And that's what you're supposed to say. That was like, bro, everyone else is the same cookie cutter version. And I'm going to say how I really feel.
Dude, we're going to watch this as like a wrap up. Like a minute. Look. So...
I can't see it.
You don't know who that is?
Oh, that's you. Yeah.
That's me, and I haven't watched this yet. So they're gonna ask me, let's watch this because
Did you just see this?
I'm watching it like just now.
Oh,
I'm
you
just
haven't
finding
seen
this
this
on
before?
Twitter. I'm finding this on Twitter. So it's wild because just yesterday I'm walking through Washington Square Park, and this chick Savannah Hernandez comes up and starts asking me about Mom Donnie. And turns out I'm already following her, and she has almost 1 million followers on X, and I have not watched this yet. So let's see what my points are here, and then we'll just wrap this. This is actually a connection people are not going to make with Mom Donnie, so I'm going to make it. And it's the connection to Trump. Why did Trump win, and why did Mom Donnie win? First of all of Trump's opposition was saying racist, 34 felonies, blah, 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 putting all these labels on him. But then Trump won. Why did he win? Because he listened to the people that were voting for him, for the things that people actually cared about. That's why he won. He talked about things that mattered to the people that were voting. Mom Donnie, same thing. You can put all the labels on him, but it didn't work against Trump, and it's not going to work against a mayor either.
That was the
That's all they put
preview.
in.
That was a preview.
That's all it? Is that it?
No,
That's all they gave me. What the fuck?
But there's a full video, right?
Yeah, but it's all...
This is the full video. It's only 2 minutes.
It's only 2 minutes. That's all they gave me. Okay, they just gave me...
Well, they're powered by Turning Point, right? So they're going to have that.
Yeah, this is all fucking... Okay.
This is Charlie Kirk shit.
Yeah, okay. This is interesting. I hope she does a longer video. So, interesting. Yeah, so what's my take on this? So this is wild. So I happened to be there at Mom Donnie's victory speech.
Yeah.
Because I walked down to get a fucking chicken wrap at Popeyes, and there's a big party happening with Mom Donnie staff, and I'm like, is Mom Donnie coming? And they're like, no, he's out in Long Island City. And I was like, what's the address? And then one of his staff's like, I'm not supposed to tell you this, but here it is. And she gave it to him. And so I went there, and I bumped in. I think I sent you a text on this. I bumped into the Subway Takes guy.
Yes.
Yeah. And I also met Mom Donnie.
He was on Subway Takes. Mom Donnie was on it.
Oh, I think I saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I met Mom Donnie, and it was... While I was there that whole night talking to people that have known him for years, and hearing his victory speech, and listening to people talk about him, and then also seeing the narratives online is freaking wild, because the world is run on narrative, and I don't think people know what the actual F he truly thinks and feels, and they hear labels and like, oh, that's automatically bad. I think the jury is still out, but the one point I was hoping she was gonna post, this Savannah Hernandez was gonna post, and I'll say is like, if you're looking at just the left and where the left has come from politically, I think Mom Donnie is directionally correct. Is he the end-all be-all? Is he the second coming of Jesus for the Democratic Party? Fuck no. But I think somebody that... Because here's on this one main point. He is willing to talk to people that disagrees. There were people on the left, especially during fucking...
Biden?
No.
Kamala's
thing, where the left got so incredibly culty that if you had a view that
was anti her, they'd be like, you're sexist.
They would say you're sexist, you're racist, or they would kick you out of the Democratic Party. And it felt culty. And Mom Donnie, you probably can hate every single policy, but the one thing he has is he is willing to talk to people that are completely different from his view. And then one other point I'll make, because I'll connect it to Trump. He listened to his base. He listened to what mattered to people that were actually going to vote for him. You can hate Mom Donnie. You can love Mom Donnie. But the thing you have to give him is he is talking about the things that actually matter to the people that voted for him. In terms of affordable housing, you can make fun of the government grocery thing, but what's that speaking to? People are having struggles with paying for shit.
Mm-hmm.
And so the one thing you have to give both Trump and Mom Donnie is they know how to listen to the people that are voting for them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Final thoughts?
Times are changing.
Times are changing.
Times they are a changing. Well, I'm interested to see more material on Mamdani because now he's gotten enough clout that he's going to see a real shitstorm of the actual like pushback now.
Well,
because like everybody's pushing, like not everybody, but there's because he's basically going to be the next mayor.
Yeah,
we're gonna see him under pressure, like how truly it is. Because bro, it's funny because I was telling you earlier, I didn't watch the actual mayoral debate, but that was like. Did you see there was like one black lady, 4 white dudes, and him?
Yeah.
And the 5 other people were just like stick figures, like NPC type material.
Mm-hmm.
Who are you going to visit? I'm going to visit the Holy Land. I'm going to visit the Holy Land for the 4th time and Ukraine for the 5th time. Obviously, I'm going to go to Israel. And then he's like, what? Dude, I'm not going to go anywhere, bro. I'm going to stay here because I'm a New York mayor. Like, why does it matter where I go?
Yeah.
But now he's going to be... Yeah, I'm interested to see him on like some sort of long form podcast where someone's like grilling him on his shit.
Mamdani?
Yeah.
No, I'm saying Mamdani. I'm talking to him.
Oh, you're talking about you.
Right here. Sit right here, Mamdani. I want to... Here's the thing. Here's my takeaway on this entire episode. We just got to get back to being human. I think that was what was so fun with being at Fanatics Fest is seeing all these people that we have on pedestals and stuff all the time, just as humans doing their thing. Yes, interacting with fans, but also seeing the human side of them, seeing that they actually are flesh and blood. And it's actually just kind of wild and crazy that, I don't know, life has turned into this thing where I get to have like a front row seat to a lot of these things. Mm-hmm. And I don't know. And I want to lean into that and like share it with people. And then one final thing I'm just going to add, just for my own, at the end of this episode now, for my own in the future, in a year or 2 years, of how I actually even got backstage and with Tom Brady and Logan Paul and KSI and all these people, I just walked backstage. Like, that's literally what I did.
You just act like you belong there.
I just literally act like I belong. I gave myself permission, and it was wild because there were other fans that there was like cops and security, and they like kick people out and stuff like that. But I was just like, just there, just chill. And I don't know. I feel like this is where I belong. And I want to start like being in, like be that bridge in culture where I'm like, what's actually going on here? What's the human element? And try to get the different angles and sides that a lot of people miss, because it's so easy to start like Mamdani is a human, but he's also quickly has become a symbol that they put him as a symbol and then start throwing darts. That's fascinating to see. Or they put him as a savior, a symbol of a savior, and start sucking his, you know.
Calvin's going to bone Mamdani next.
That's what I'm going to do next.
It's noted.
Okay.
Moi.
I love you, bro.
Kisses.
All right. Thanks for watching. Thank you for subscribing. What did you disagree with? Let me know. What's one thing you maybe agree with? Also, let me know. I'm going to be in the comments. And curiosity cures the blah blah. Curiosity cures the divide. We're done.
Let's go.
Nobody out here winning like me. Ain't nobody out here doing like me. Just like me.